You are listening to the AI World Podcast, your trusted source for the latest innovations, insights, and trends in artificial intelligence, blockchain, fintech, and decentralized technologies. Each episode features expert interviews, engaging discussions, and in-depth analysis of how AI transforms industries worldwide. Stay ahead of the curve with the latest articles and exclusive reports from the AI World Journal, covering everything from emerging technologies to industry breakthroughs. For more news, global events, and access to AI World Society circle gatherings, visit us at aiworld.tv. Don't forget to subscribe to stay informed, stay connected, and be part of the AI revolution with AI World Lounge. Thank you for listening.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into something huge, something that's moving incredibly fast, artificial intelligence. Seriously, keeping up feels like trying to catch a whale, you know? So our mission, basically, is to unpack this pile of sources we've got. They paint this really vivid, almost real-time picture of AI right now. We've got industry reports, this one from AI World Journal called The State of Generative AI, about marketing tools and chatbots. And then just a whole bunch of news headlines, all dated around September 2nd, 2025, like a snapshot of what the internet's thinking about AI literally today.
Yeah, and that main article, it really hammers this point. AI tools, these autonomous chatbots, they're not just, niche anymore. They're becoming the standard in marketing, transforming B2B, transforming B2C personalization, but way bigger than just marketing, right? When you look at all these sources together, you see AI popping up everywhere. Society, the economy, even our daily lives, sometimes in pretty surprising ways. Okay, let's unpack this. What a time to be diving into AI.
It really is.
Yeah.
And there's just so much noise out there, isn't there? It's easy to get lost. So what we want to do today is cut through that, pull together these different pieces, connect the dots a bit, help you understand not just what's happening, but why it actually matters. What's the bigger picture here with AI's evolution?
Okay, sounds good. Let's start right there then with that AI World Journal piece, Generative AI in Marketing. It says AI tools and autonomous chatbots are driving this shift, making B2B precision, B2C personalization the new normal. What does that actually look like, though, in practice?
Well, for B2B, imagine an AI sifting through just tons of data on companies, financials, tech they use, even public statements about challenges they're facing. Yeah. And it doesn't just find likely customers. It pinpoints exactly which department needs, say, new software. Then it crafts a pitch tailored specifically to their situation. It's super precise, almost predictive.
Wow. Okay. And for B2C, for us as consumers?
Right. For B2C personalization, think about an AI looking at, well, everything you do online. Purchases, sure, but also browsing, wish lists, maybe even how you talk to a customer service bot. It uses all that to offer you stuff, products, articles, deals that feels incredibly intuitive.
Yeah.
Like the brand just gets you. It's moving beyond broad categories to a market segment of just one person, you.
That level of tailoring is, powerful. Really sounds like a new playbook for marketing. But connecting this to the bigger picture, this isn't just about static tools, right? There's this other idea emerging in the articles, agentic AI, headlines saying 2025 is the year of AI agents. What exactly is agentic AI? How's it different from the generative stuff?
Right, good question. So agentic AI, think of it less like a tool you give prompts to and more like an intelligent agent, a piece of software that can understand a high-level goal, something like plan my business trip or fix this customer's problem. And then it doesn't just suggest things, it actually plans the steps needed, adapts if something unexpected happens, and carries out the tasks across different websites or apps autonomously, kind of like a human assistant would.
So generative AI makes stuff, agentic AI does stuff, operates on its own.
Exactly. It acts. It operates with a degree of independence. This whole idea of websites designed for machines by machines, that's part of facilitating this, making it easier for these agents to navigate and get things done without a human clicking every button. And you see examples popping up like this REX AI agent, your 24/7 customer genius, mentioned in the sources. It promises much more autonomous, intelligent interaction than, the chatbots we're used to. It's a shift towards proactive systems, not just reactive ones.
Okay, that vision, autonomous agents working across the web, that's huge. But it makes me wonder, are there immediate roadblocks, practical challenges?
Oh, absolutely. Those are the big questions right now. Technically, it's incredibly complex. You need robust error handling, sophisticated reasoning, making sure they work reliably and securely across different platforms. That's tough.
And beyond the tech?
Beyond the tech, you've got regulators trying to figure out the rules, legal frameworks, ethical guidelines for autonomous AI actions, that's all still being worked out. Data security is obviously massive. These agents often need sensitive info. And then there's just trust. Will businesses actually trust an AI agent to handle complex or high-stakes tasks all by itself? So yeah, lots of research, lots of debate happening right now. It'll definitely shape how fast this all rolls out.
Makes sense. A fundamental shift like that, it obviously needs a huge investment, which lines up perfectly with what we're seeing in the sources, right? Massive economic impact, just colossal spending. You can't avoid it. Axios asking why you should be AI obsessed. Yahoo Finance, Motley Fool talking about 3 AI stocks disrupting trillion-dollar industries. It's everywhere.
It really is an industry-wide global thing.
Yeah, and Motley Fool again mentioning big tech's $4 trillion artificial intelligence AI spending spree, possibly making certain chip stocks huge winners. $4 trillion. And it's not just the giants, even specialized stuff. Business Insider reporting $9.7 million raised for an AI co-pilot for mechanical engineers. PayPal, General Catalyst putting $18 million into Kite AI, specifically for AI agents. This is where it gets really interesting if you're watching the economy, watching innovation.
It's a huge reallocation of capital and focus, absolutely.
Yep, potentially reshaping who the big economic players are globally.
And what's critical to grasp is that this AI boom doesn't just live online. It needs a massive physical footprint. We're talking AI data centers. And the scale is, oh, it's pretty staggering. You've got Reuters, Bloomberg, TipRanks, all reporting on OpenAI planning a data center in India. At least 1 gigawatt capacity, part of their Stargate expansion.
1 gigawatt. What does that even mean in real terms?
Okay, so a gigawatt. That's roughly the power output of a large nuclear power plant. Enough electricity for maybe 1 million homes for one data center complex.
Wow.
Yeah. It signals this huge jump in infrastructure demand, like building new power plants just for computation. And it's not just OpenAI. Amazon's investing, what, $4.4 billion in New Zealand data centers? Meta's looking at potentially a $50 billion one in Louisiana. This level of physical building, it shows this is way beyond just writing code.
Yeah.
The deep foundational bet on AI.
Okay, that scale of energy, it's just mind-blowing, which obviously brings up the whole sustainability question. Resource allocation, all that computing needs so much power. Is it all green? What's the impact?
That's not just a side note, it's a central challenge. A huge societal issue, really. Data Center magazine pointed to a Goldman Sachs report asking if AI data centers could drive 165% power surge.
165%.
Yeah, massive potential increase.
Yeah.
And you see the consequences. Fortune reported on how this boom is actually reviving old, dirty coal plants. CNBC covered an Iowa nuclear plant restarting, specifically because of AI data center demand nearby. So the promise of AI is running smack into the realities of energy production. Can the grid keep up? And if it relies on fossil fuels, what happens to climate goals, energy security? Could we see like a new resource war, but for electricity? It suggests the future of AI isn't just about algorithms, it's literally about atoms and energy. And you see environmental groups raising concerns, like about consumers' energy plans in Michigan. It forces this tough balancing act, innovation versus the ecological cost.
The sheer physical scale, the energy thirst,
Yeah.
really grounds AI in the real world, doesn't it? But while we're dealing with these huge industrial challenges, AI is also kind of quietly weaving itself into our everyday lives, the human side of things. So let's shift gears a bit. From the hardware to the human element. Creative uses, the social stuff, sometimes the weird stuff.
Right.
Like I saw this BBC headline, it was kind of funny. AI-generated sinner races into U.S. open quarters. Apparently, Alexander Bublik, after getting beaten badly by Jannik Sinner, just said, "I'm not bad." What the F? Attributing it to AI.
Huh. Yeah, that's quite a reaction.
Isn't it? It makes you think, though. If AI starts augmenting performance, how do we even define peak human? Does it mess with athletes' heads?
It's fascinating, right? It reflects this growing sense that the line between human skill and machine capability is blurring. It's not just a joke. It's tapping into a real shift. And you see AI used in other ways, too. Like Will Smith using an AI video of cats to respond to accusations, that's the Independent reporting that, using AI for humor, maybe deflection, a new tool for managing public image.
Right. And then it gets even closer to home. Yahoo had this piece, "I let AI help me parent for a week. It was part genius, part total flop."
Oh, wow. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's funny, but it also points to something deeper, right? AI isn't just at work. It's in our homes, involved in really personal stuff like raising kids Where's the line? What are the ethics of relying on an algorithm for parenting advice? When is it genius? When is it flop? And what's the impact?
Exactly. It shows how quickly we're having to grapple with AI in these very human spaces.
So it's clear AI is not just business or infrastructure anymore. It's culture, it's personal life, and we're constantly figuring out what that means.
And that's the crucial part, how fast we have to confront the implications. Because alongside the cool capabilities, there are real societal concerns, serious ethical questions popping up in these sources, like AI hallucinations, the oracle that sometimes lies. A good reminder that AI can just make stuff up, confidently wrong information.
Right. Which leads to...
Well, it leads to this idea of AI slop. The conversation called it this new and largely unwelcome form of online content. You know, stuff that looks okay, grammatically fine maybe, but it's just bland. No real human insight, like digital junk food.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
And NBC News even reported that actual humans are being hired now just to make the AI slop look less sloppy. It highlights this struggle to maintain quality online when so much can be generated automatically and often poorly. How do you navigate that as a reader, a viewer?
Yeah, unsettling, trying to figure out what's real, what's human, what's just polished slop. But it goes beyond just content quality, right? Some sources touch on heavier things. Politico asking, AI is unmasking ICE officers. Can Washington do anything about it? That raises huge questions about privacy, surveillance, AI potentially stripping away anonymity.
Absolutely. Massive implications for privacy, state power, and then you see the geopolitical angle too.
Right.
J.D. Supra mentioned some congressional dissent to Trump administration's AI chip sales to China. It's not just business. Access to top AI chips is about national security, global power balance, a new kind of strategic competition.
So different countries might handle this differently.
Exactly. Tom's Hardware reported China's implementing strict AI labeling laws on social media, making it clear what's AI generated and what's not. That's one approach, government mandating transparency. It definitely sparks debate about the right balance between innovation, control, and freedom online.
And then there are the mental health concerns.
Yes, that's coming up too. PBS mentioned worries about AI psychosis, maybe not a clinical term, but this idea of people getting overly attached to chatbots, blurring reality, and rolling out, reported Meta, is rethinking AI chatbot rules for teens.
For teens, yeah, that seems particularly tricky.
Right, because if you're still developing emotionally, socially, what's the impact of interacting with these very sophisticated, seemingly empathetic AIs? It raises serious questions about well-being, critical thinking. All these headlines together just shout that we need careful thought, strong ethical frameworks as AI gets woven deeper into everything.
It's incredibly complex, the tech, the ethics, the societal impact, which brings us, inevitably, to jobs. The big question everyone asks, Big Think literally posed it. Will AI create more jobs than it replaces? Not a simple yes or no, I'm guessing.
Far from it. I mean, history shows big tech shifts always disrupt jobs. Some go away, new ones appear. The real question is the speed and type of change this time, and can we adapt? Education, safety nets, can they keep up? AI is definitely automating cognitive tasks faster than ever before. That puts certain jobs at risk, no doubt.
But it's also creating new roles.
Absolutely. Things like AI ethicists, prompt engineers, people managing human AI teams, overseeing these complex systems, entirely new job categories are emerging. I saw that quote from Sanofi's CEO. It was interesting. He said, AI might beat IQ, not EQ, but never say never.
Right, IQ versus emotional quotient.
Yeah, that's a good point. AI is great at logic, data, the IQ stuff, but human emotional intelligence, empathy, creativity, complex communication, ethical judgment, that's still uniquely valuable. For now, at least.
The never say never part is key, though.
It is. It reminds us that our whole concept of intelligence might be changing as AI evolves. So, yeah, AI isn't just another tool. It's really reshaping work, industries.
Yeah.
Maybe even how we think about thinking. It demands we all keep learning, keep adapting.
Wow. Okay, that was quite the journey through AI right now.
It really was. We went from marketing getting hyper-personalized to these AI agents starting to act on their own. The sheer scale of the investment, the data centers, the energy debate, and all the way to AI in sports, in parenting, the ethical knots around fake content, privacy, mental health, and finally the future of work. It's just incredibly complex, moving super fast, and yeah, definitely needs ongoing attention and critical thought from all of us.
That sums it up perfectly. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive today, and for you listening. As these AI tools and agents really become part of everything, marketing, infrastructure, daily life, maybe think about how you'll tell the difference between the precision and the personalization it offers. What do you want to interact with on a human level versus an algorithmic one? Something to chew on. Until next time, keep exploring.
The future of artificial intelligence is unfolding, and it's happening at AI World Week, the flagship global event for innovation, collaboration, and transformation. This flagship global AI event is designed to connect visionary leaders, trailblazing entrepreneurs, and influential thinkers to explore the endless possibilities of AI. Experience groundbreaking technology that redefines industries and inspires progress. Join thought-provoking discussions on ethical AI, digital equity, and the transformative role of technology in our world. Build meaningful connections that catalyze innovation and drive impact. AI World Week is powered by AI World Society, a global movement dedicated to advancing AI responsibly and ensuring it serves humanity. Together, we're shaping a smarter, more inclusive, and equitable future. Continue your journey beyond the event with the AI World Journal, offering expert insights, in-depth analysis, and the latest trends shaping the AI landscape. This is your opportunity to lead, to innovate, and to transform the world with AI. AI World Week. We invite you to join us and embrace the AI revolution.